Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good today. So in today's video, I am going to do a makeup look using products that is only under rupees 300. So all the products that I'm going to use is going to be under 300 and the quality is really good. These are makeup that I feel like feels very expensive. Like if they would have priced these makeup in a high price range, I would totally buy them. So I just feel like even though the price is less, the quality is A plus on all these makeup. So I'm going to do a tutorial using all the products that I have right here. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you are someone who's new to this channel, thank you for watching this video. I hope you like it here. I mostly post about affordable makeup and skincare on this channel. So if that's the content you want to watch almost every single day, you can hit the subscribe button, along with that the notification bell as well. So without further ado, let's get into the video now. So I'm going to use two primers for today because I feel like my skin needs hydration and my skin needs a little bit of covering up. So I'm going to use two primer. You guys already know this is my favorite primer of all time. Like, can you see I'm just left with this much? I need to order one myself right now. So I just think that this is one of the best primers. This is from Mars and I do have a code with them, which is an affiliate code, which means I earn a little bit of something when you use my code, and thank you to everyone who uses my code. So I'm just going to do 2 drops of it and I'm just going to use it all over my face. Honestly, this is the primer I use every single day. Like, I'm not even kidding with you guys. This is the primer that I use all the time because I feel like my dry skin just loves it. It gives me a little bit of hydration, gives me a little bit of glow, nothing too much, and all the time, every time I use it, I'm like, yeah, my foundation looks really good. So this is how my skin looks like. As I told you guys, it doesn't like overly hydrate, or it doesn't give me too much of a glowy look, just somewhere right in between, which is perfect for an everyday basis. So after that, I'm going to use another primer. So this is the Bae primer. Now this only retails for 249 rupees. Now this is a sort of a spot concealing type of a primer. I just like to use it in areas where I have a little bit of dark spots, a little bit of pigmentation around this area right here. As you can see, like, I just have a little bit of pigmentation right here, and you instantly see that this just brightens up the area. Wait, I don't even have a mirror with me, so I'm just going to use a mirror. Okay, I'm going to show you. See, like, instantly. And it also mattifies my skin just a tiny bit. That's why I use the hydrating primer, because honestly, I don't really like when a primer just mattifies my skin. But during summers, this is going to be my best friend. I know that because I'm just going to wear this and go out. It is going to conceal a little bit of my pigmentation, even out my skin tone just a little bit. So it's going to be perfect for days when I really don't want to wear any makeup or any foundation. So this is how my face looks like before applying a foundation. I just feel like this does really good job at just brightening up my skin tone a little bit and just covering up those dark spots that I have. Not too much, not to the point where it looks like you're wearing a lot of makeup. So that is really good. The next thing I'm going to use is a high coverage foundation. Now I know I don't generally use high coverage foundations on this channel, but it's been a long time since I used this product, and this actually retails under rupees 300 only for 220. This is honestly one of my favorite foundation, and considering that this is full coverage, I like it. That's a lot because I normally like really sheer coverage makeup. So I'm going to take just a tiny bit of it. This is the Insight HD foundation. Yeah, I just forgot to tell you guys the name. So I'm just going to put the foundation around this area. I'm going to blend it with the Mars Beauty blender. This is one of my favorite beauty blenders to use. how my skin looks after using the foundation. As you can see, it looks really natural, although it is a full coverage foundation. Now I'm going to go in with a concealer. I'm going to use again the Mars concealer. I'm using this because I haven't used this in quite some time. Yeah, so as I was saying, I haven't used this in quite some time. So I'm just going to conceal a little bit. I think the formula kind of changed. I think it's a little bit thick. I don't know, we'll see how it blends. I mean, I haven't used this, as I said, in a really long time, so I don't know if I'm going to like it. Yeah, I think I like the Mars concealer better before. I think it's getting a little bit thick. I think it's just my formulation because it's been sitting in my drawer for a really long time. So yeah, I could have used another concealer, to be honest, but I just need to get a new one of the Mars concealer. But it's not looking bad, but it's not, I don't remember this concealer being this dry. It's a little bit dry, but as you guys know, I do have dry under eyes, so it's always a problem for me to use something that is a little bit thick and dry. But yeah, otherwise it's not really bad. Like, it's not sitting really patchy or anything. It's looking fine only, but it's not the best. That's what I would say. For my brows, I'm going to use this Blue Heaven, obviously Blue Heaven Sculpt and Set Brow. This is all I have been using. Like, this is my favorite brow product at the moment, and for the price, it's just like a cherry on top. I have such bad brows. Like, both of my brows are really different shapes, and it's hard for me to, you know, just make them really similar. But yeah. So after that is done, I'm going to go in with my eyes. I'm going to do a very minimal eye look, but I'm going to use a very different eye palette today. This is the Mars eyeshadow palette, and I hardly use this on camera. Like, maybe once or twice I use this, and I need to use this more often. I know that, so I am going to be using this palette. This is the Mars Purse eyeshadow palette, and it is in the shade Soft Glam. I use this shade right here because this is a light toned lilac, not lilac, I would say mauve. Yeah, so I'm going to use this. And easy to blend as well, so that is the best part I like about this. Like, can you see this is turning into such a soft, almost lilac tone. So yeah, even if you have dusky skin, you know, brown, a lot of tones don't show up on brown skin. I feel like this palette shows up and also blends really nicely as well. So I'm going to take this deep shade right here, and I'm going to place this in the outer parts, but very precisely. The before shadow, like the shadow we used before, we didn't place it precisely, but this one we are going to place it very precisely and blend it in a way that the pigment type of remains, and it gives a definition to my eyes as well. The thing we are going to do is I'm going to take this brown shade right here, warm brown, and I'm going to place this on my, like, you know, not on my inner parts, but just in the middle, so that it does have a warm tone to it and just looks very gradient as well. So the final step is to go in with this shade right here, which is a little bit dark berry plum, and I'm just going to draw a very precise smoked out line. So the next step is to take the concealer and just clean up this area a bit. So I'm going to take this Mars palette. This is the Mars palette as well, and I'm going to take a shade. I think I'm going to take this shade right here. Can you see, just it opens the eyes. I am going to take this mascara. This is the Essence Fall Slash Mascara. Now this mascara, I do have to tell you guys that this is not under rupees 300, but this is always on sale on Myntra, on Tata Click. So you always get this around like 273 rupees. So I just decided to include this here. So after that is done, my eyes are like complete now. As you can see, this is a little bit of a cranberry pink look. Now, not like my usual looks, by the way. So this is the bronzer that I'm going to use from Cuffs and Lashes. One of my favorite bronzers, by the way. So I'm going to use a brush, an angle brush like this, and it's going to give me such a natural bronze to the skin. Now the thing is, I really wanted to use this blush, but this is an extremely peachy blush and I don't know if it's going to go in with this eye look, but this is from Blue Heaven and oh god, this is so good. Like, this blush is really good, and this is in the shade Peach Peony, I think so, or something like that. Oh sorry, Muted Peach. Very beautiful on the skin, so I'm just going to use it, try to use it at least, and see how this looks with this eye look. Yeah, it doesn't look bad, right? See, just it gives such a beautiful glossy skin just right away, so you do not have to use highlighter as well. Like, this is without the blush. With the blush, very lifted, very youthful, and I like to do this and just tap. You do not have to sit there and blend this blush. Like, it's under rupees 300. That good. So yeah. So this is how the makeup is looking. Love it. Now for the last step is to use a lip liner and a lipstick. The lip liner retails for 150 rupees from Wet n Wild. This is the shade Chestnut. I know a lot of you guys have this lip liner already, so I'm using it. And this is the Blue Heaven lipstick, and it retails under 90 rupees. And this is the shade Sandy Beach. Now I'm going to use the lip liner. Gives such a natural, I would say, nude lip tone. This is just my favorite combination of all times. So anyway, lastly, I'm going to use this Bae Setting Spray, and it's in the dewy finish. Now this one has a little bit of a perfume scent to it, so just keep that in mind. If you have extremely sensitive skin, please do not use this. Use the Blue Heaven one. That's much more better, I would say. The Blue Heaven one retails for 350, so I didn't include it, but the Bae is only for 200, and I do really like the Bae except the fragrance part, so I'm going to use this. This isn't like highlighter or anything. This is just very glowy skin because of the blush, definitely. So this is how my makeup looks like. As you can see, I just feel like a lot of people always tell me that why don't you do a whole makeup look using products under budget, because I always recommend products. I don't do it into like a cohesive look. So this is my look right now and I absolutely love it. You can apply some lashes if you want to, but I just think that I like how this looks, you know, very minimal, but yet it has a little bit of that glam aspect to it, and it's colorful at the same time, but not too much in your face as well. So yeah, that was it for today's video. Let me know if there is anything that you would want me to do as well, like maybe like a makeup under rupees 200, 100. 100 is going to be a little bit hard for me because I just don't look for products that is affordable. I look for that quality as well, so that you guys can go ahead and, you know, buy the best of the makeup that is under budget. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys a lot, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, if you like the content, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.